Hello, I'm Mac, at least for a day, and I really hope everything's going to be okay. This is a news flash because, as you can see, almost all of the weekly mission NPCs have disappeared from the Nexus. Iteration Hesperus had disappeared and been gone for a couple weeks, but now his friend here is gone. And I'll show you all the other ones that are gone. Try to remember what their names are. I think this one was named Iteration Mercury. He's gone too. And then this guy is the only one left of the NPCs that give missions, which makes sense. In fact, even Ariadne, the one that had previously left and came back, is now gone. You can see they're not gone. They're not over there by their usual spot. So this guy, the Lizardman guy, what's his name again? Iteration Tethys, is the only one of the weekly mission givers that's left, which makes sense because he's the one that we're going to be talking to for this week's weekly mission. So basically all the other ones have disappeared except for the guy that we're going to be talking to for this weekly mission, and I would assume he's going to be talking about that in the weekly mission, that all the others are gone. But yeah, he just says his normal thing right now, but now I'm really looking forward to this weekend and finding out what's going on. Friday is when the mission will be up, but this makes me think that things are really coming to a head, because I thought that we had like several months of weekly missions left where we'd go through a period of 5 weeks when one NPC would disappear, like Ariadne, and then he'd come back after 5 weeks. And then Hesperus disappeared, and I assumed he was going to come back after 5 weeks. But now suddenly, all of the others have disappeared. Unless this is a bug where Hello Games, I don't know, accidentally pushed the button to make all the others disappear. But it doesn't seem like it, because if it had been an accident, I think all 5 of them would have disappeared. But this is the guy that specifically is the one we're talking to for this weekend's weekly mission. So it seems like they purposefully took the others out and only left this guy. So like I said, it looks like the weekly missions may be coming to a climax at this point. I thought they were going to drag it out for several more months based on how many NPCs, if they each took a turn disappearing for 5 weeks. But now all the others are gone and there's just Tethys left. So and that's also coincides with other things we've been talking about and thinking, that a lot of people think there's going to be a anniversary update to No Man's Sky. I think August 16th is the anniversary of No Man's Sky coming out. So that would mean we have about 2 weeks before the anniversary. So we may just have 2 more weekly missions before the end, and there's some big update. I don't want to get people too hyped. I'm still saying that I think that the next update we get won't be a huge overhaul or anything. It's not going to be as big as past summer updates. It'll probably be along the lines of about the same size as the Desolation update, but it really looks like something is coming up. Because everything kind of lines up with it, because it was like 2 more weeks that Hesperus was going to be coming back, and I had predicted we were going to get another update then, because when Ariadne came back is when we got the Desolation update, and when I assumed when Hesperus was going to come back in a couple of weeks is when we would get another update. But now all of the NPCs are gone except for Tethys, and maybe he'll disappear after that, who knows. So yeah, it looks like we may be coming up to the end of the weekly missions. If all the NPCs disappear, maybe we'll have to rescue them, or maybe they're all just going to disappear forever, or what, I don't know. But it definitely seems like it's more of a climax now that they've all disappeared. I don't think there's much chance that this is just a mistake, because like I said, the fact that they left Tethys in to be this week's NPC that we talked to for the weekly mission kind of means it must be intentional. So anyway, this is kind of a late night thing. My friend Boomstick Joe told me about it, and I immediately rushed on to do this video because it's kind of breaking news. I normally wouldn't upload a video this late at night. It's late at night for me anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it to get the word out because this is pretty crazy. Everybody, well, obviously all of the vendor NPCs are still here, but there were 5 NPCs that we would talk to for weekly missions, and all of them are gone now except for Tethys. So anyway, I'm very excited for this week's weekly mission because we're probably going to get some kind of information about why everyone else disappeared besides Tethys. So anyway, that does it for now. I'll see you all Friday for the weekly mission. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.